To Misty Mountain? The divine flower pondered. Xiaoling continued that was the only place you could survive. If he was willing, you could find that beast, he would take her there. The divine flower turned back and asked with doubt, "Are you from Misty Mountain?" Xiaoling was silent for a moment. The divine flower was indeed sharp-minded. The divine flower continued, "I want you to help me with something." At this time, the battle between the mutated buffalo and Zhao Jiao was still very fierce. Zhao Jiao wanted to finish off the bull demon king, shouting "Go to hell." But the mutated buffalo still kept the calmness of a warrior. Pang! A sudden kick hit Zhao Jiao's face. The kick was so strong that it threw him, a super second order, tens of meters away on the water. It was Xiaoling's kick. She said, "Hurry up, take the divine flower and leave. I will hold them off." The mutated buffalo agreed reluctantly. How could a warrior like him abandon his battle? But Xiaoling's eyes were really cold. She was staring at Zhao Jiao. The water in the lake suddenly turned into dozens of powerful water columns, obscuring the vision in the lake. The special forces on the shore only saw the whirlpool. They could no longer see the divine flower. Xiaoling wrapped her body in a layer of fire aura. Her fire made the water evaporate, creating steam that covered the whole lake's surface. Everyone in the lake was blinded by the steam. They couldn't see clearly to move. Even the mutated buffalo was affected. He could only stand still. The divine flower took the initiative to find him and urged, "What are you waiting for?" At this moment, the yellow team on the shore noticed that the spirit power of the divine flower was moving, and they decided to act immediately. The guy with the straw hat couldn't stand it anymore. He pulled out his special weapon, a big spoon, and shouted, "I have lived till now, not to let you escape like this." But suddenly a golden energy beam from inside the fog shot at him. He had to dodge quickly. It was Xiaoling. The straw hat guy lost his balance and fell down to Zhao Jiao. He was even more shocked when he saw who had attacked him. Xiaoling's shadow slowly appeared in the fog. Zhao Jiao said, "You damn pig, you followed me all the way here." The straw hat guy replied, "This is not the time to mock me, Zhao Jiao. Do you have confidence to defeat Xiaoling?" Zhao Jiao was injured all over, whispered, "I don't know, she is still under control." Xiaoling felt the divine power of the divine flower had moved, so she was sure that the mutant bull had successfully taken the divine flower away. The divine flower asked Xiaoling to pretend to be still under control, to create chaos and take advantage of this chaos. The divine flower would escape with the mutant bull to Misty Mountain. Of course, Xiaoling agreed enthusiastically. She had lived with the shell of a high-ranking official in the human army. She had suppressed her hatred for humans for a long time, and on this occasion, she decided to really make trouble once. On this side, the mutant bull used all its speed to take the divine flower out of the lake and head towards Misty Mountain. Vu, a black creature, flew up from under the lake. Oh, that was Wang Hao's archenemy. This bird was really dead. Even Xiaoling's fire couldn't kill it. Too domineering. Wang Hao frowned at this weird beast. The bird also stared at Wang Hao. It seemed not happy either, covered in blood, probably going to flirt with girls and got charmed into a fight with a fight-loving guy like Wang Hao. It was also very bitter. Wang Hao was ready to fight. The mutant bird suddenly spoke in human language. "Human, wait there." Then it left. Wang Hao sighed with relief. Finally it left. Suddenly 2 beams of light flew towards Wang Hao. It was Zhao Jiao and the straw hat guy. They were beaten up and cursed, "Damn it, this monster is too strong." Xiaoling was still heading straight towards them. Murderous aura filled the sky and her face was cold as ice. The straw hat guy gasped, and Zhao Jiao also clenched his teeth. Wang Hao started sweating. This was Xiaoling, who was known as the Fire Princess, the most difficult of all the current city masters, and now she was under control. But this guy was really kind and righteous. Even knowing the battle was difficult, he said, "I will stop her. Everyone go get the divine flower back. Absolutely can't let the divine flower fall into Misty Mountain's hands." At this time the divine flower also thought of Misty Mountain's owner involuntarily, making the tree god on the other side sneeze. The divine tree was wondering if the bull demon king had gotten the divine flower back yet. Xiaoling attacked with her flame. Wang Hao used all his strength to resist. He had gone through several battles and his stamina was not much. Their fight created a huge shock on the lake's surface. In the shock wave, the people in yellow were still moving quickly following the trace of the divine flower. The power of these two young people had exceeded their imagination. The Fire Princess was already very strong, but when controlled by the divine flower, her power increased even more, yet Wanhao could still fight with her. Even if the eldest and second brother came here, they would surely fall into a hard fight with them, one thought. At this time, it was time for them to act. No matter if it was the divine flower or the mutant buffalo, we dragon guards must catch them. Behind them, a large group of high-level mutant beasts were chasing madly, all wanting to possess the divine flower. The straw hat guy gritted his teeth and cursed, "That damn buffalo, if I catch it, I have to make soup out of it." The mutant buffalo was running at its full speed. Damn it, the beasts behind were chasing too close. Why did they get more and more? The mutant buffalo ran and complained. The divine flower said, "It's because my spirit power attracts them. For them, I'm a very nourishing medicine." The mutant buffalo said, "If this continues, I will soon run out of spirit power and be caught up." The divine flower assured, "Leave this to me." Then, the mutant buffalo received a strange power, full of energy. Too excited, he began to exert force on his legs, his tendons bulged and he leaped. A jump of hundreds of meters, the running speed was maximized. He had cut off quite a distance from the monsters behind. Seeing this scene, Zhao Jiao and the straw hat guy were both stunned. What the hell was that fast? Wasn't that buffalo about to run out of energy? The mutant buffalo dashed through the forests. He had to seize every moment. In the distance, his teammates from Misty Mountain were approaching: White Tiger, Nine-Tailed Fox, and Tien Cam. With her spiritual sense, Ninetails felt something bad was about to happen. She urged her teammates to hurry up. "Come on, Xiao Bai," Tien Cam urged the White Tiger. Then they all sped up at their fastest speed, disappearing into the sky. The panda stood below and looked up at their figures. So embarrassed, he sat on the back of the polar bear. Going very slowly, he complained, "Is not being able to fly my fault?" Tan Quang, with his body buried in the ground, also said, "Aren't they just flying and waiting for us?" The mutant buffalo was still running as if he had nothing to lose, when he suddenly noticed something. But looking again, he saw nothing. He was complacent and said, "I don't see the pursuers, it seems I have cut them off." But at this moment, a golden arrow flew over. The arrow missed the target, plunged into the ground and created a big explosion. A yellow archer said, "Their reaction is quite fast, let them dodge my attack." The yellow archer had chosen a high position, like a sniper, blocking the way of the mutant buffalo and the divine flower. The divine flower warned the mutant buffalo to be careful. Immediately 2 yellow shadows appeared behind him, intending to attack by surprise. 2 slashes in a blink of an eye, with high accuracy, and blood spurted out. The mutant buffalo stuck out his tongue. He was injured, blood flowed on his face. The mutant buffalo was surrounded by 3 people from Dragon Guards. He realized that their aura was very strong, experienced warriors. But not to the point of being unbeatable. The main problem was the powerful monsters with a large number behind them. Now the mutant buffalo understood why the holy tree wanted him and everyone to act together. The leader of the yellow group spoke, "Hand over the divine flower, and I will spare your life." The mutant buffalo's eyes lit up, full of fighting spirit, and shouted, "Are you kidding me?" Immediately, a strong gravitational field began to pull them down. They realized that this was the power of gravity. The innate talent of the mutant buffalo, manipulating gravity. One yellow person couldn't bear it, and knelt on the ground. Grin, turning oneself into a celestial body, constantly increasing gravity. Even the divine flower had to quickly cope with this situation. The mutant buffalo still crazily exerted force and roared, "Not enough, not enough, I want to be stronger." He really wanted to crush his opponent with his gravity. Around him, the gravitational field twisted thicker and stronger.